My dad bought a broken car that quite clearly
does not run and drive.
So we took out all of the old broken parts, replaced them with new parts on both sides, gave the interior a super deep clean, gave it a quick modification, all while having fun along the way. Hello and welcome to part 3. Guess what we're doing now? We haven't done much. The interior is still empty. Last time we got the wheels on, just after we finished. We painted the drum covers black on both sides. The new tires are on. So we're gonna start this up. Or at least we're going to try. Okay. We start it? Battery's in. Or do you want to start it?
You go ahead and start it.
Ah! Yeah! Okay, so we've got a tire sensor light and a check engine light.
Yeah, you'll have a tire sensor light because we haven't connected to the car yet, so that will be on there.
Yeah. Yep.
Check engine, I don't know why it's on there, but we'll figure that out.
Well, this bad boy's got 230,000 miles on him, but... Welcome to episode 3. It's making funny noises.
Now we need the new belt. Rev it and let off.
Rev it and let off.
Actually looks pretty good. Turn the wheel all the way to the...
Ooh. And she's alive. Except she's not locking. Why is she? Oh, because the doors are open. Big brain. After piecing together the rest of the car, we got a new shift knob on, took it to get some stuff done, and then she was just about finished.
She drives. And she's almost finished.
It's time to start adding some fun stuff. Those few things that I'm talking about are going to be some modifications to the interior. Like I said earlier in episode 1, this is going to be my sister's car, but she won't be able to legally drive on her own for a little over a year. So that leaves this car with me. So I'm gonna add a few specs that I myself want. I pulled off my first dash, which made me quite surprised.
Wow!
Just after that, I installed a new charge port for the car.
And it charges.
I then wired in some floor lights
They
and
all turn
fiber
on.
optics. And lastly, a touchscreen dash.
Turns on.
Now all the doors have the carbon fiber... Now I have the fiber optic lights installed into all 4 of the doors. But the set came with 6 plugs. So where are the other 2 gonna go? The remaining 2 would be fitted into the dash to have a nice trim. The floor lights would go under the driver's feet, passenger feet, driver's seat, and passenger seat. I then wired in a kill switch, which could very easily turn off and on the lights on command. After that, it's just piecing everything together.
Hope it works.
And making sure it turned on.
Oh my gosh.
Which had me surprised.
I'm so freaking excited for this.
What?
Let's go!
This is so freaking cool.
Dude! This is so cool! Dude!
Alright, here's the real test now, okay? Now I'm gonna put the car into reverse. And I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so I have to figure out how to hook up the camera. This is freaking cool, man. Just when I thought I was finished tearing the car apart, I had to remove all of the trims in order to get the feed light to the back of the car where the camera would sit. It would draw power from one of these 2 lines that provided power to the backup light. Woohoo! I figured it out! Alright, so brown is our light. Okay, wait, put it into park. Let's go! Alright, so we need to connect the red to the brown and then the black to the ground. That half 2-minute-ish run. Let's go! Putting my half-good electrical knowledge to the test, I spliced the wire and connected to the backup camera so then it could have its power. Alright, go ahead and turn the car on. Okay, the car is on, but the light is not, okay? Put it in reverse, but stay on the brake. It is in reverse and the light is on. That is so good. All right, Lincoln. I'm gonna do a quick test, okay? Turn the car off. Foot is on the brake, key is on. Okay. Oh, I didn't put it in reverse. Ah, what the freak is that? As you probably already know, backup cameras aren't supposed to look like that. So I had Charlotte do a little bit of digging with the system to see if there was something wrong while I checked the wiring. Okay, squeeze the button and drop it to reverse. No way! Let's go! Charlotte ran through the system and found out the problem. Hey-o! It was the way that the camera was set up with the factory settings.
I'm too busy looking at the... Look, you can kind of see it. It's that little blip. We're doing it! Let's go!
Now I gotta put the whole bloody car back together in the freaking dark. Well, ain't this gonna be fun? Ooh, yeah! Drilling the holes into the back of the car for the camera to mount to and so that we could get the wiring through was just about the last thing that we needed to have this finished. We still had a passenger airbag light because we removed this sensor. The brake light was on when the e-brake was all the way down, which had me concerned. I thought it was an electrical problem, but it turned out to be far worse. So now I have to take apart the dash once again to plug this clip back in. But there's no spot for it, so it's just gonna have to sit behind this. So we got that new part in. We got the, well, I shouldn't say new part, but we got the old airbag off sensor part in, but the e-brake is still saying that it's on. Problem is because the brake fluid level is too low. And we found a problem. The car had been leaking brake fluid all the night before. Now this wasn't because...
No more air bubbles?
No more air bubbles. And there were clearly air bubbles still in the line. The problem was stemming from the fact that this bleed nipple wasn't tight enough. And on the other side, it was spilling all over the concrete from below the caliper, as well as the other bleed nipple that wasn't tight. The stupid part about this problem is that it's missing one singular O-ring. And that O-ring fits right here. It fits in between the brake line to the caliper. I had my mom help me re-bleed it, and this time I torqued everything down, maybe a little later. I'm not seeing anything. So realistically, we're good, because now there's an O-ring. Hopefully, either or. We should be good. Being half confident with my knowledge, we put the wheel on, put the lug nuts on, and I dropped the car. Again. Oh! That bad boy's not going anywhere. So, she's just about done. We have a few more things that we have to do here and there. I think we're gonna save it for another part. We have the new wheels on. We have the rear view camera on, the touchscreen dash in, the lights are in now. Honestly, this car looks fantastic. I think we're just about there, but there's still one more thing that we're gonna do with her. If you wanna see that, be sure to subscribe so that you can stick around and see the next one. With that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.